So what is love? Well, in 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7, this is how it defines love. It says, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. And I think a lot of the times, even as Christians, we forget about the whole definition of love. We often let our own opinions and being right get in the way of showing love to others. We often judge more than we love. But the Bible calls us to love our neighbors as ourselves. And it says that in Mark 12, 30 through 31, it says, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength. The second is this, love your neighbor as yourself. There's no commandment greater than these. So we're supposed to love one another as Christ loved us, and we're supposed to love one another like we love ourselves. And we don't always think like that. We try to prove ourselves right more than we try to prove God. And so we let our own opinions and thoughts get in the way of showing God's love for one another. And I think in this day and age, there's so much hurt and pain and war in the world and so much hate. Like, our world is filled with hate. There's not enough love to go around. And as a body of Christ, I believe that we can change that. We can rise up with God and with one another and spread God's love and show who He really is. And so when we take love out of the equation, we pretty much are just taking God out. When we don't have love, we don't have God. It says in 1 John 4:8, whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. And in this nation, we have taken out all the love. We've taken out God. There's not enough love. We have completely taken God out of this nation, which has taken out the love that we need to survive. And so, as Christians, I want to encourage each and every one of you to stand strong in your faith, to stand with God, and to show people love. We need to put our opinions aside and what we believe in aside, and stop judging people for what they believe in, who they voted for, if they voted or not. Like, we need to put all that aside and just really show them love, and that it doesn't matter, because in the end, all we need is God, and all we need is the love of God. And so, I know on Facebook, people are threatening to unfriend people, like, this election is tearing people apart. But instead of letting it tear us apart, let's have it pull us together. Instead of starting wars over this or protests, let's stand together and spread God's love. Let's stand as a body of Christ and proclaim the gospel. Let's put God back into this nation. And it starts with the acts of love. So I want to end with 1 Corinthians 13:13. It says, now these three remain, faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. So I want to encourage all of you to set your own opinions aside, put God first, and spread the love of God.